We'll literally show you the career that you've been wanting to see.
Time to experience the nooks and crannies of Korea as if with your own 2 feet on
K-Patch
with Jennifer.
That's right, it's a Monday, meaning Jennifer is in the studio for K-Patch. How you doing, Jen?
How are you?
I'm very well. Last week we kind of said our goodbyes and that we'd see each other in the future.
I know. What a surprise.
You're here sooner than we had imagined, Jen.
I'm back, guys.
Thank you so
Huge
much.
Pleasure to be on the team together.
I'm glad. So you're going to be our new Monday guest. So people will be kind of confused but happy at the same time because everybody loved you from the past couple of weeks with your depth of knowledge.
Thank you so much.
But we want to address our regular guest, Kiwon, who was your predecessor, and she's been kind enough to send in a little video message. You've never met Kiwon in person, so you can meet and say hello, say goodbye to Kiwon through the message as well. Yeah. Why don't we play the video for all our listeners? It's very sweet.
Hi everyone, it's Kiwon, and as you can tell, I am not in the Arirang studio, and nor is Peter by my side. I actually wanted to come out here and say my official goodbye. I'm actually really sad that I have to say goodbye like this. But I wanted to thank all the listeners who tune into the Monday segment, who send wonderful and encouraging comments to me, but Peter, to the Daily K family, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, Peter, for giving me this opportunity, and thank you to the 작가님 and the PD님 as well. And I'm pretty sure the next host will be as great. She's going to definitely show you a lot more different areas of Korea that you want to go check out. So, bye.
Oh, that was so sweet.
She is very sweet. And hopefully we can see Kiwon again in the future. But as she said, you're going to be just as great, Jen. So no pressure.
It's a huge shoe that I should fill in.
Absolutely. You've got some quite tiny feet as well. I'm looking down here, Jen. Have you been well since we saw you last week, though?
Well, I've been saving for the opening part like before because there's a lot going on, actually.
Oh.
And would you agree that most of the time, mostly like life's big decision coming all together very suddenly?
I think like buses sometimes. You don't see one for ages. In London, we say this, and then like 3 buses come at once.
Yeah, that's a good example.
In life decisions?
Yeah. Well, it's been another hectic weekend, 1 week. But I think I told you before, but I have to move to other place.
Oh, yes.
So it's been a little bit stressful because of the real estate situation.
Very expensive.
But it was a life turning point for our family. So yeah, we've been looking for some new places. And I'm really excited to move to a new place, starting a new life.
Let's be positive. I'm moving. I didn't want to move, but I'm looking at it positive as well.
Right. It's been like a month now, right?
We're moving out in 2 weeks, actually.
Oh, okay.
So it's not yet happened. So I'm just trying to be positive.
Okay.
Yeah, let's both be positive.
Yes, let's be positive.
Today's hashtag, because we're being chatty Cathy's here, just before we get into your video, is plastic surgery, 성형수술.
성형수술.
What do you think? What do you want to say about that, Jen? I don't want to pry too much. So any thoughts on it?
Well, that question would be really kind of surprising and refreshing if it was like 5 years ago.
Okay.
But personally, I believe that this has become more very it's something that a lot of people do.
Very mainstream, isn't it?
And it's really comfortable issue, relatively speaking, now to just share about your experience, your friend's experience. So I find it much more comfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't do it yet.
Okay.
You never know.
Is yet meaning you would like to, or you really never know?
I mean, like, I don't have anyone in my family who has done it. So I'm not saying like I'm not going to do it, but honestly, I feel a bit scared about it. Like the surgery itself, like
the knives and the stitches and stuff. Yes.
What about you?
That's the thing for me. I'm scared. Like I want to get my eye bags like taken away or filled or something. But I'm just worried it will go wrong and I'll just look worse. So I'm just like, they're not that bad. At least I'm fine with them. So let's just leave it like this.
And Peter, you're from UK.
Yes.
And when I watch dramas from UK or the US, like cosmetic surgery, you can easily see that topic in the 90s.
Sure, this
So
is
I
true.
thought that maybe like people like you from the UK might find it a bit outdated. How is it?
I don't know. In Korea, I must say it's much more widespread. So it's not like a taboo in the UK, but not as many people do it. It's just like, what's the point?
really?
But here, I think in Korea,
Interesting.
it might be controversial, but I think it's not. It's quite a looks-based society. Like first impression's very important. And everyone looks so stunning in Korea. So maybe that's something to do with it. And I'm not going to judge either way. Today, we're not doing plastic surgery for a video. That might be interesting one week. Where are we
Not
going?
today. Well, today I was looking for some places where you guys can spend a good time in the summer. And you know, the corona situation is really serious.
Yes.
So I did in the video, there is an indoor activity that I filmed like a couple of weeks before.
Okay.
But definitely there are good places that I can show in the children's grand park,
Ooh.
which is 어린이대공원.
I love this place. I went just about 6 weeks ago.
Oh, you did?
And for the first time, I've been there many times, but for the first time we went to the 놀이공원, like the little theme park
Amusement park,
area.
yeah.
I didn't even go there before because there's so much else to do.
Yeah.
You don't even need to go there. So where are we going to start off?
We're going to start off with the zoo.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I went there maybe 10 years ago. I can't really remember. Let's take a look.
Okay, so this time I'm going to show you the zoo. And despite the size, you might find it relatively small compared to the Seoul Grand Park, which is 서울대공원.
Don't get those confused, right?
Yeah, it's a different park, but there are a lot of kinds of animals, including the
Elephants?
코끼리 elephant over there.
Little ponies.
And you know, because of its small size, you can see the animals really up close.
Very close. Do you have to pay to get in?
It's actually free.
That's another
the fun
bonus,
part.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the bear drinking water there.
Wow, and we just saw some prairie dogs and a little, looks like a fox, a tortoise.
And I wanted to show you the statue of Bang Jong-hwan. He is the person who founded the Children's Day for the first time in Korea.
Oh, we've spoken about him on Yesterday Today. So he's like
really?
a hero for kids.
Yeah. And this park was originally used as a golf course.
Wow.
So that's why you can see a lot of grand grassy plain with old trees.
Oh, that makes sense because there is a
Yeah.
lot of like grassy flat areas. It must come from its golf course origins.
And also there is an original tomb of Empress Sunmyeong.
Oh,
You might wonder who she is.
I have
she
no idea.
is the wife of Sunjong, who is the last king of Korea.
oh my goodness. And her
Yeah.
tomb is there.
Yeah, her tomb has been there for a long time, but it's been removed to Hongneung now. So there's only the remaining, but you can see the remaining statues. That is the statue of Mugwan, the military officer,
Wow.
and the animals.
I don't remember seeing that in the
surrounding
park.
there,
The
right?
park is so big
Yeah, it
that
is.
you might miss that, right? That's amazing.
And I was also surprised that there was an original royal tomb place.
Yeah,
Right?
in a children's grand park, you might not expect it. And you might have also thought that was a very nice looking building, almost like it looks like it belongs in Gyeongbokgung or something with the traditional
The walls,
roofs and stuff like that.
Kiwa, yeah.
I think in there, if I'm not mistaken, when I walked past, there's like a coffee shop and a convenience store, and it wasn't like a traditional like hanok or anything,
Yeah,
right?
it's actually near the front gate.
Yeah.
If you happen to go there on your right side, you can see that place. And actually, there were many other places that I wanted to show you. As you said, it's a grand park.
It's huge, right?
It is very huge. But I actually wasn't able to go to the amusement park, Peter.
Oh.
It's on top of the hill, isn't it?
It's quite a walk into the park. And the day we went, it was very hot. It was the weekend. I wouldn't recommend it because theme parks are best when the weather's like maybe 20 to 25 degrees.
Sure.
Any hotter and it just becomes a hassle. So I wouldn't say it was the best time. And on the weekends, this was before the corona situation got very bad, there were loads of queues as well for all the rides.
Yeah. And as you mentioned, the good part about this park is that the entrance fee is free.
Mm-hmm.
So if you live nearby, you might want to visit there like every day.
Yes.
It's close to my house as well.
Oh,
so
really?
I happen to go there really frequently.
So this is what, north of the river, maybe
North.
a little bit east rather than
Exactly.
completely central.
Northeast side.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's in Gwangjingu, as far as I
Okay.
remember. Yeah.
And if you want to take the subway, isn't there a subway station, if I'm
There
not
is.
mistaken?
It's 어린이대공원역. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So there's no excuse, even if you've not got a car, to get there. The zoo is open from like the morning, is it?
10 a.m.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So you can get nice and early. Leon was saying, yeah, he likes the fact that there's no fees because they can be expensive. London Zoo, if I remember rightly, it cost my family of 3 at the time like nearly £100, maybe more, which is like 15만 원 to get into a zoo. And even the one that you
Really?
mentioned in Kwachon, right, Grand Park Zoo, that's very cheap. Like there's an admission, but it's very cheap. This one is free. You should come to Korea.
And I
basically.
heard that the museum fees are also expensive usually in like in the States or maybe in the UK, because in Korea you can easily see the fees are free or maybe like 1,000원.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
They're like nominal fees. The museums in the UK are slightly different because they are free. But yeah, you're right. I've heard in the
that's nice.
States you can pay a premium for some of the museums. Let's get to a song. We've got more to show you about Children's Grand Park or somewhere very close by. Oh, where I used to be a member. I'll give you that preview. Red Velvet with Zoo next. We're back for part 2 of K-Patch with Jen in the studio. Everybody in Korea, please stay safe in this stifling heat. Our listener Cameron from Boston says it's 13 degrees where she is. I'd like 13 degrees. Sounds
13
nice. I want to
degrees.
feel chilly again because even in the nighttime, it's quite warm here in Korea,
Yeah.
right? Everybody go to somewhere where there is air conditioning where you can stay nice and cool. Back onto our topic of the Children's Grand Park. A few messages came in. Leon says, it does seem a bit weird to find a tomb at a children's park. I'm sure some children might feel a little scared.
That's true. So it has not been Children's Grand Park for a long time. It was
Oh, like
originally
golf course as well.
Yeah, it was a golf course, and before then there was a tomb. So, yeah,
They wanted to be maybe respectful by not removing the whole tomb.
Exactly.
Like you said, the actual, I think, remains have been moved somewhere else, but they still got the statues there.
the
like that.
statues, only the statues.
Yeah, and it
Right.
kind of didn't look too much like a grave, like a traditional grave where you have a mound. I didn't see that. And maybe they
No.
could be taught about the history of a historical figure. I saw there was like a drama photo as well. That person is starred in a drama as well.
Yeah, so I wanted to find an image of Empress Sunmyeong, but unfortunately I couldn't.
Not the real image, right?
Not the real image, but you have to know that the era when the Empress Sunmyeong existed was when the Joseon dynasty was almost about to collapse,
Sure.
colonized by Japan. So a lot of things happened, including Myeongseong Hwangwoo, who is the mother-in-law of the Empress Sunmyeong.
Yeah.
She was killed by the Japanese, and
Oh, she's
that was
the
a huge
mother-in-law.
thing. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And Go-jong is the father-in-law of the Empress Sunmyeong.
Who we've talked about a lot on the show for bringing in a bit of Western stuff to Korea, like coffee and being a
Yeah,
fan
exactly.
of that. You got some messages as well from
Yeah,
our listeners?
sure. We have a loyal listener, Tropic Girl. Wow, an interesting variety of animals. That memorial garden looks so peaceful. Unique statues.
Yeah, I know many people are torn when it comes to zoos, right? You're interested to see the animals, but you also feel sorry for them, right? But I don't know, for
know,
kids,
right?
they're fascinated, right? And if we do have zoos, then I don't know, I get kind of curious.
You know, I'm really glad that you brought that up because I felt the exact way. I mean, it's cute to see them, but I always feel very bad because you have to know it's a small zoo. So for kids, it's great to see the elephants very close.
Sure.
But I can see the animals behaving weirdly, abnormally, you know,
They're
like
doing, like,
moving
repetitive behavior, yeah.
behaviors, exactly. 정형 행동. So that makes me feel really sad.
Yeah.
But the zoo itself has a long history as well.
Sure.
So
And it's always a never-ending balance. Like, if we
Exactly.
have no zoos, I'm sure kids would not be as interested in conservation and things like that. Maybe it can have a good role. Sarah Louise Walsh says there's a different zoo outside of London called Whipsnade. That's a brilliant one. And there are some bigger zoos than that one. I think that's probably one of the smallest zoos in Korea, that Children's Grand Park, in terms of its scale. And also, you said a lot of museums are free in the UK, some zoos as well. London Zoo might be an exception, but there are a few others, like safari parks, that you have to pay for. But this one, as Jen said, absolutely free.
absolutely free.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Another message?
Yeah, from Steve Fong. Very nice landscaping, adorable animals with a little touch of history. Yeah, exactly. The attractiveness of this park, I would say, is not just about, it's not just for the children, but there are statues of different historic figures, not just the Sunmyeong Empress, but there were statues of important independent activists.
Oh, nice. Just
Yes.
dotted throughout the park.
Right.
Yeah, we're very proud here in Korea of our activists and independence fighters. So you can often find just a random kind of memorial to one.
Yeah.
There's one in the Yangjae Forest, Citizens Forest, Shinminesub. There's a whole museum in there just randomly to one independence fighter. I forget his name now, but he did something like throwing a bomb at some Japanese officials in China. And he's got his statue and everything.
Maybe Yoon Bong-chang?
Yoon Bong-chun sounds right. Yoon Bong-gil, maybe.
Oh my God, that was Lee Bong-chang. Sorry,
There, we were mixing up independence fighters.
Yeah.
Yoon Bong-gil is at Yangjae Citizens Forest, which is close to our studio, actually. Just for a bit of scale, the park, I'm looking it up, is 530,000 square meters. So we can't show you it all. We can only show you little bits and pieces, right? So what are we going to... Oh, we just got something from our producer about the zoo. There's apparently 90 different animals, 640 individuals in total. So it's not a tiny zoo, like it's not a petting farm or anything, but compared to maybe, like you said, the Gwacheon version.
Yeah,
or
actually there
Eland.
there were buildings that only has animals from tropical area, 열대 area.
You
or
could go inside.
because
or
of the
just-
corona situation,
it's
it wasn't
closed.
easy. Yeah, it was closed. I'm pretty sure closed even now. And there were different kinds of like birds and the sea animals as well.
Oh, wow. Well, we
Yeah.
only showed you the tip of the iceberg then, I suppose. In video 2, we're going to go somewhere which is like right on the edge of the park, right?
Yeah, this time I wanted to show you that is more kids-friendly
Oh,
building. So I'm
okay.
not sure that a lot of you might be into this, but let's have a look.
We're seeing a
Yeah,
fountain
first of
as
all,
well.
I'm going to show you the music fountain,
Wow.
Unappunzu.
Oh,
And you can see really close. You can actually get wet, you
it
know.
looks like those people are getting wet watching it.
And many
That's
kids
massive.
there. And this is the Seoul 상상나라, Seoul Children Museum. But it's not a typical museum-like place
It doesn't look like a typical museum.
because it's more like you actually experiencing it.
Sure, it's like a giant kids cafe, I
Yeah.
would say, right?
Exactly. Very educational contents with digital contents. And
This you do have to pay to get in, right?
yes.
It's not free of charge, but, it's
still,
amazing.
it's very cheap. I think it was 4,000won
Oh,
for
4,000
adult. But if the kid is under 36 months old, it's free.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. And there are places where kids can build houses and try things. And personally, I really love the spot where they can play with the water
They
and
love
the balls.
that. My son used to get so wet despite the apron.
Oh, really?
And it just like piques their curiosity, right? In
Yeah.
all sorts. You've got these little tubes where you're throwing handkerchiefs that get sucked up by the wind
Mm-hmm.
and whatnot.
So I filmed this like a couple of weeks before.
Mm-hmm.
So I know it's not the right timing to share this.
To go indoors at the moment.
Yeah,
no.
but definitely there's gonna be the right timing.
Mm.
And if you have kids, and even though if you don't have kids, you know, my parents really loved it.
Yeah.
Because it's really cool inside
It's nicely air
and
conditioned.
warm in the winter. That's the good part about indoor activities.
That's
yeah.
where I was a member. I remember now. I've forgotten when my son was like 2. We used to go there maybe once a month or every
Oh.
couple of months because it's quite empty on the weekdays and it's brilliant. Everything is for kids, like at their kind of 눈높이, their eye level and everything.
Yeah.
And the name of that 상상나라 literally means like imagination land, right?
Exactly. So most of the programs that they provide is to just let kids draw whatever they want and create things. And actually, I wanted to show more buildings where kids can experience different things like 교통 안전체험, where kids can drive cars and
is that
wear
next door?
seatbelts. Just right beside the building, there's another 교통 안전체험 place.
Yeah.
And many more. 아리수나라 as well. That is where kids learn where the water is originated from.
That's in and around the Grand Park.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. I have seen that Anjan Centre for the transport, the safety centre. They had like a little kind of pretend road outside. So you learned to cross the road. There were some like fire truck things there, but I never actually went. It is a heaven, basically, Children's
For
Grand Park.
children, yeah.
It's got that name for a reason, I think. We'll talk a little bit more about what we showed you in that video. Read out some of your messages as well after some more music. This one is from Fromis9, Fun. Although having said that, Jen, I think it might be a little weird if you go in without any kids because it's like the children's 상상나라, the children's museum.
That's what I thought as well before having kids. I've been living in my neighbor in Songpagu for like more than 5 years.
Sure.
But it's actually really nice place to date as well.
In the little children's museum.
Yeah, there are many couples actually.
Okay, so you could wander in there. It's not
Absolutely.
strictly just for kids. Yeah. I think it's a very nice place that not many people know about, I feel. Not as many as should know about, at least. So it doesn't get too crowded. Sarah Louise Walsh was asking, what about disabled people? I wonder if they get a discount. I think in many places in Korea, you should get a discount, and most places have an elevator as well if you're in a wheelchair.
Yeah. So this is run by the government. So I'm pretty sure that they have some disabled people would be advantage
Sure.
fee-wise.
Yeah, and senior citizens as well usually get a
Yes.
lower fee as well. You were saying it looked epic, and there's also a children's museum in Dublin. You also live in Ireland, Sarah. Thank you for the message.
Nice.
You got one from Siska.
Yes, Siska. Whoa, the fountain. Wait. Is this the fountain that Gio and Ellie was visiting before, Peter?
No, that's Seoul Art Centre across the road here. We have quite a lot of music fountains in Korea. Another one I know of is in Ilsan in the Hosugon, the lake park. I think Koreans like a music fountain.
Yeah, the one that I saw was actually from Daegu
Oh,
in
nice.
Suseongmot. That's a very famous lake in the city. But I would say what I liked about the music fountain in 어린이대공원 is that you can see really close. Yeah, you
Almost
can
get
actually get the
squirted.
splash.
You can cool down. And I wonder, in non-COVID times, there's lots of water fountains that kids can actually play in. I wonder if that's one, because it looked like it was coming out the floor and there was that barrier. I'm wondering if in non-COVID times, maybe you can actually properly get wet in there.
I think kids would go in anyway.
Yeah,
You
even
know
if
how
they're not
kids
allowed.
behave.
Just have a run around.
Right.
Steve Fong says, nice water show and interactive exhibits for children. It reminds me a little bit of the Exploratorium in San Francisco. Yeah, many big cities have something really suitable for kids, and I think that's the way it should be, like inspiring their imagination, no boundaries kind of thing. Yeah.
You know, after becoming a parent, finding a place to bring your kids has been like number one issue. It's a homework or a very important thing to always discover and research. And I happen to find a lot of great places, not just for the kids, but where adults can enjoy as well.
Yeah, it's true. Korea, especially Seoul, I feel, must have the high concentration of places suitable for families and children and not too expensive, because kids cafes are very popular in Korea, but some of them can be quite pricey. But I think run by the government, if you look on the local websites, you can find loads of little hidden gems like this. Yeah.
What about in UK? Do you guys have a lot of kids cafe?
We
Private
have
ones?
soft play areas. So it's very different. Like here in Korea, a kids cafe, the great thing is like the cafe's lovely for parents, right?
Yeah.
So you get nice coffee, you sit in nice chairs, and then
mom
the kids
chat.
cafe looks kind of luxurious. In the UK, it's all about the kids. So the cafe area is rubbish. It's these horrible plastic seats. It's like cheap coffee, and it's just for the kids to like go mental. Yeah, it's a little bit different, I'd say, the atmosphere. You got a message from Cam as well.
I should have gone last week to film. It's like the Exploratorium.
Oh, you're also talking about San Francisco.
The listener is from Korea.
I think Cam is talking about in San Fran, just like our listener Steve Fong, the Exploratorium, I think is famous over there.
Yeah.
We'll have to go and visit one time when we get to go to San Francisco. Yin has sent in some stuff that is... Oh, it kind of looks similar to what you showed us, Jen. Here's the administrative capital, Putrajaya in Malaysia. It's where families go during the evenings and weekends. And here's the play fountain. I wonder if there's music
to that.
It's just like
어린이대공원.
It looks pretty similar, doesn't it?
Oh, and there's also a pool.
Yeah, like it looks like a very shallow pool, but great for little kids, I suppose.
And there's so fun.
Bubbles, giant bubbles that you can enjoy as well. The pool and water fountain are for kids to play in. You can have a picnic outside. It kind of reminds me of the Hangang River pools and fountains, which are right next to the river. Have you been with your child yet? Because of
Not
Corona,
yet.
so many have been closed these past two summers.
It's just so frustrating.
Yeah,
How is it like near the Hangang?
That's the tip for you, Jen. In the summertime, once that's reopened, that was our favourite place to take our son the first 2-3 years of his life. Because if you go on a weekday in the morning, there's nobody there. And it's like a private outdoor swimming pool that costs like
private swim pool for you.
3,000 won, something like. It's amazing.
That's amazing.
But it's not running because of COVID. That's so sad. Oh, we've got another one from Leon in Singapore, right?
Yes. So from the photo, it features 26 slides, the most number of slides in any park in Singapore. The widest slide and the longest slide in a public park can be found here.
Wow.
The playground capitalizes on the terrain to site the 3 main play areas: junior play, adventure play, and the family terracing play, catering to children of all ages and featuring diverse play equipments that encourage group and multi-generation interactions.
Leon, you sound
What
like a
detailed
spokesperson
introduction.
for this park. All those slides, though, were crazy. One of them was going up and down that you can climb. Singapore, have you been to Changi Airport, Jen, in Singapore?
Isn't that the airport that won the prize as the most beautiful airport in the world?
I think it's beaten Incheon a few times. You know, we were quite proud that Incheon was one of the best. But when I went to Singapore, the amazing thing, it is beautiful. They have an indoor waterfall, but they also have slides that you can take from
in the airport?
Yeah, from one terminal like down to the other floor. It's a bit odd, like adults go in it, but it looked really fun.
So you mean that slide is for the adults?
Yes.
To move from one place to the other?
Like I think most
That's
take the
unbelievable.
escalator or elevator, but if you want, I think you pay a
That's
fee.
so playful.
Yeah, I know. We should have a slide to take us down from Arirang 8th floor, right, to the first floor. Chef Jarl has sent in this as well, saying, "Good morning, Peter and Daily K and Jen. We prefer to have Jarl play indoor in play areas or activities. Before the pandemic, he played with his friend during the weekends. This looks like an amazing climbing wall. How small is he?
He's like my kid.
And he's climbing a wall like 2-3 meters above
And he's
the ground.
climbing.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Have you not trained your child to climb yet?
No.
Let's take him there one
I
time.
think I should try now.
I found a climbing wall near Gwangmyeong, which is not too far from here, just south of Seoul. It's next to the highway. It's a bit of an odd location, but if you want, there's a place you could maybe take him climbing. Jarl, good climbing there. Well done, sir.
Nice.
And we had something else from, I don't know if we can line this up, from Kevin Leonard, who sent in something from the amusement park. The Six Flags, and you were watching the fireworks at closing time. If we can get it, we'll show it. But if not, thank you very much for sending that in. With regards to the music fountain at Grand Park, Jen, is that on all the time or is there a schedule?
Well, as you can imagine, it would be too cold to enjoy in the winter.
It would freeze, wouldn't
Like
it, I suppose?
Ice splash, right? So, yeah, it operates from May to October. So actually, July is one of the perfect time to really enjoy it. Just getting that splash is always enjoyable, right?
Nice.
And it operates at noon and 2 p.m., 4, 6, 7 p.m.
So on those hours, just like I've showed a couple of times my kids playing at the Seoul Arts Centre fountain, that's also, I think, only maybe 2 or 3 times a day. So make sure you look at the times before you go. Otherwise, you could be a little disappointed.
Yeah, otherwise, if you get there, maybe the performance ends.
There'll just be puddles on the floor, which maybe your kids will like. Who knows? Can I ask about the music? Because I didn't hear it in the video. What kind of music is being played to the music fountains? Just random, like, classical stuff, or?
Well, I wanted to share, but because of the copyright issue, I couldn't share with
was
you.
it like pop songs?
There were pop songs, but also songs from famous animation,
Oh, nice. For the kids.
Yeah, and some very famous OSTs, background music from famous movies, films.
Wow, that's amazing, isn't it?
So again, it's a great place to bring your loved ones and have a date.
Lovely
Not only
stuff.
the kids.
Yeah, that fountain's not exclusively for kids, and you don't have to be a kid to go in the park. Kevin, there's an issue with your video file. If you can resend it, we might be able to play it before the closing. Jen, thank you for coming on board to the team, and we'll look forward to seeing you next Monday.
Thank you. Have a great week.
Let's play a song request from Sarah. You've asked for Henry's It's You.